as always, I realized that I need to do a what have I watched for the week for you guys, because I totally didn't do it yesterday. I'm sorry, I did work yesterday, had one of those weird shifts. As soon as I came home, did my horror pack. I also had to walk the dog and everything, and then that brought me up to about 7 o'clock with Monday Night Raw, and oh my gosh, just real quick, you guys, for any of you wrestling fans, for those of you who saw that opening segment with Roman Reigns, I am not a Roman Reigns fan. I have never been a Roman Reigns girl. I've always despised him, always wanted to like kind of vomit a little bit, but oh my god, like, even as much of a fan I am not of his, I hope he has a speedy recovery from his leukemia, and anyone else who is going through something similar like that, my thoughts and prayers are going out to you guys and to Roman Reigns. Oh my goodness. Anyway, had to say that. Sorry, guys. Not sorry. I take that sorry back. But let's real quick jump into what I've been watching. Now, not as many movies. I did get quite a few movies in, but not as many as I have been, just because with like work and everything, and I worked pretty solid stretch. So I've only been averaging about two movies. Some days I have been luckily getting like 3 or 4 in, but it's a little bit of a smaller list this week. But let's crack into it. At 1:03, I went ahead and watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Yes, I really wanted to watch that one this year. I think I watched it last year. But I like that one. I really do. I like some of the humor and stuff and all that. And Dennis Hopper in that. Oh, and I'm sorry I gotta bring it up again because I know I've talked about this movie before. But that damn chainsaw scene with Caroline Williams, that was hot, hot, hot. Hot, 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 hot. I'm just saying. Next one up, at 1:04, I watched The Burbs. Yes, the classic The Burbs. I know a couple people actually out there and found out this year aren't a fan of that movie. And I was a little like, what? But hey, I respect it. That is awesome. I know Sarah 1228 is going to be watching that if she's not already watched it. I can't remember if she has or not. I know she's never seen that movie, which I was like, girl! But I hope she did like it. I can't remember, like I said, I can't remember if she's watched it yet. But anyway, 1:05, I watched Dead End on, I believe it's Shudder or Amazon Prime. Those are like the two I've been going to this year. But it's on one of those. Love that movie. It's been one of my kind of favorites for a couple of years now. And Lin Shaye's meltdown in that movie, classic. It is worth watching that movie for her meltdown. I'm just saying. Number 106, I went ahead and watched the psychological thriller Jacob's Ladder. 107, I went ahead and watched one of my favorite sequels of all time, Psycho 2. At number 108, I went ahead and watched Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. How can you not watch that movie in October? You got to. Number 109, the OG Suspiria. I'm kind of like with Sarah on this movie. Like, I enjoy it, but it doesn't do a ton for me. Like, I don't jizz all over it just because it's an Argento film and, it's Suspiria. I mean, I give it props. It's a great movie, but it doesn't do much. But I love the visuals in this movie and the score to it. Like, I know Sarah feels pretty similar to that, about liking the imagery and the score. Probably is what kind of keeps me coming back to this movie, just because it's so beautifully done. So I'm just saying. But anyway, I know I'm gonna get a little bit of heat on that, but that's just my opinion. I'm not bashing it. It's a good movie. You have every right to think it's a classic. So from one classic to a movie that kind of gets shit on, and it's really not the greatest sequel, but it kind of puts me a little bit in the Halloween spirit every time, and that is Pet Sematary 2. Yeah, I mean, I don't own it. I streamed it on Netflix or something. I'm pretty sure Netflix, but I had to. It gives me the Halloween feels. Numero 111. I almost had numero tres. Wow. Oh my god. Number 111, House of the Devil. Oh my god, what a fun little movie that is. And that's one of those, like, movies that's a modern day movie set in the 80s, and kind of before this whole 80s craze in like pop culture, but done pretty well. I like it. It feels kind of like an 80s movie. So next one up at 112, I went ahead and watched Waxworks, and I believe that actually is a not a first time viewing, but a first time in my binge. So welcome, Waxworks. Number 113, I watched Scared to Death, which was it was all right. It was all right. I was actually no. Scared to Death. No, hang on. No. No, come to think of it, no, I take all that back. I just lied to you and I'm sorry. Scared to Death, don't even watch it. It is a piece of shit. Oh my god, it's from 81. You would think I would have, like, some sort of, like, love for this movie. No. Like, I think I turned it off, like, 10 minutes. I'm like, I can't even, dude. It's so bad. I can't even. Number 114, I watched another 80s classic, Splatter University. First time viewing for me. Loved that film. I really did enjoy it. I mean, it's your prototypical, stereotypical 80s slasher, very watered down, but that's my weakness, is 80s slasher movies. So, but anyway, next one up, another, God, I had such an 80s day that day, because I watched these all in the same day. Next one up at 115 is Graduation Day. And once again, another one of those, like, cheesy 80s slasher movies. Very predictable, but, like, oh, I liked it. I did. It's kind of one of those, like, ooh, like, let's do a revenge movie. How are we going to do the revenge this time? So, one of those type movies, but it was fun. I had a good time with it. Number 116, I know it's not a horror movie, but it deserves a proper place in any horror binge marathon or 31 days of horror, and that is Beetlejuice. I mean, yeah, Beetlejuice. You need to, man. You need to. Just saying. And perfect for, like, kids. Good for kids. Some of the dialogue, not so much. Like, nice fucking model, but whatever. Number 117, I went ahead and watched Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, Diane Wiest, and Stockard Channing. It's just a cute little movie, little Halloween movie, cute little movie, very family friendly too, by the way. So if you got the younger ones, good one for them to watch. That's the other thing I gotta do this week, is I gotta do your suggestions. Oh my god, I'm falling behind this week. Sorry. Anyway. So, next one up, 118, I went ahead and watched Return of the Living Dead 2. Not quite as good as the first one, but you know what? It's, for what it is, it's decent. I mean, I'll take it over Rave to the Grave, piece of shit movie. Anyway, number 120, I went ahead and watched the OG Black Christmas. I know I usually save that for Christmas, but I'm like, no, dude, I need to. It's a nice little slasher movie. One of the first slasher movies before Halloween. I went there. Yeah, I went there, Michael. I went there. 121, I went ahead and watched The Last Exorcism. That's a decent little movie. I know it's supposed to be kind of like a slight, like, kind of homage, not even an homage, but it's supposed to be kind of like a found footage type movie, but like they're making a movie type of thing, and just kind of like the cohorts and everything of this guy who's trying to go, like, prove this exorcism wrong and stuff. Nice little knots, or nice little things in this movie that they threw in there, so I do's likes it. Number 122, a movie I literally, who was it? Mike Hatfield, I think commented, no, but I feel like that's wrong, but someone had commented on this, saying, like, it's an okay movie, and I literally said, like, no, I kind of call it as, like, one of those, like, cute horror movies. I don't mean that, like, in a bad way, but that is Digging Up the Morrow. I mean, I enjoy this movie. I like this concept. I kind of like what Adam Green was sort of doing with this. He got a lot of his, like, horror buddies to be involved with this, like Kane Hodder and stuff, which, I mean, that's fine. I know he's always kind of, he kind of pulls, like, the Rob Zombie type thing where it's, like, he tries and it has, like, all of his horror friends in there. But I feel like he does it a little more effectively than Zombie does. But like I said, yeah, Dig Out with the Marrow, cute little, like, horror movie. I enjoyed for what it is. Is it the greatest movie? No, but I definitely like that concept. It's something a little bit different. So, I mean, I know there's, like, a slew of other movies that are similar to it. As I literally just said, it's a little bit different. But to me, it's a little bit different. I like it. I like it. So, number 123, I went ahead and watched... And thank you, Horror Pack, the OG, The Invisible Man. So thank you, thank you. Numero 124. I watched a little, like, short documentary on, this one I believe was on Screambox, called The Mothman Prophecies of Point Pleasant. Because I like to try each year to at least include, like, at least like a few, like, documentaries, and I really haven't done that this year. And I had started watching this, like, quite a number of months ago, and for some reason I just didn't finish it. Not because it was boring, because it's actually pretty interesting. It is a really interesting, a little, I don't want to say, like, overly creepy, but a little, because at one point I turned off my lights and I was kind of like, so I mean, it's a little creepy, but you're not going to be definitely, like, terrified of this movie. A little creepy. But yeah, it's a quick one, and I kind of wanted something, because I know I had to be at work the next day, like, super early, at, like, 6 or something. So I just needed something kind of quick, wanted to kind of watch before bed. I definitely recommend it. It's pretty decent. Like I said, I believe, I'm like 99% sure that was on Screambox. Last one up, 125, which I watched last night. I figured I watched the first two already. And that is Sleepaway Camp 3. I'm not going to go on with the Sleepaway Camp movies. Like, I'm not going to watch that dreaded, not really part of the series, Son of Sleepaway Camp. I'm not going to watch that little truncated Survivor one that they put out a few years ago that they tried to make something out of. And I'm not going to watch Return to Sleepaway Camp, because I'm very much kind of like Jen on this. We both love this series, but Return to Sleepaway Camp just did not feel like a Sleepaway Camp movie. But that is what I have been binging for the last, like, week? About week. So, I will go ahead. I think the next, What Have I Watched video, I will do probably next Thursday on the 1st, just so, because that way it'll be, like, concluding my binge and everything. So, but thanks, you guys. Till next time, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.